How to get women to do almost anything. Sharp King coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found below this video for instant access. So yeah, got a question, actually a long email from a long time listener. He said he's been dating this girl for a couple weeks now. And he says every time he recommends her or tells her to do something, is mostly some type of pushback. She doesn't want to do it. She asks a lot of questions. She's kind of combative. So everyone has either wanted someone to do something or tried to get a woman to do something. And you probably got some pushback, especially in the beginning, especially when you're getting to know someone, and especially if she doesn't trust your leadership, if you have any leadership. So we got to put things in perspective here. Most people, men and women, do not like being told what to do. Yes. Most women, most people, men and women, especially women for this illustration, don't like being told what to do. They don't like when guys tell them what to do. Now, they'll do it if they're at the job. That doesn't mean they like it. They'll do it if she sees him as the authority figure or dominant figure, or maybe she's afraid of him. Fear. But that doesn't mean she likes it. So we got to keep that in mind. Now if you tell a woman to do something and you want her to do it because you like it, or you think it's a good idea, you think it's in her best interest, I found that she might do it for a while, but she'll quit. She'll stop doing it. Because you know why? It wasn't her idea. It was yours. Even if it's in her best interest. Even if she'd be better off losing weight because it's much more healthy. She won't have a big stomach. She'll be able to live a better lifestyle. But that doesn't mean she really wants to. That doesn't, because she doesn't care enough to lose the weight. The food is calling her. It's your idea, not hers. So I found that even if someone wants to stop drinking, you might, hey, they should stop drinking. You're drunk or alcoholic. They might stop drinking, they might stop smoking for you, but they might start back. Even if it's in their best interest. Yeah. But here's the deal. Here's what I do. Now, see, a wise man once told me a long time ago, if you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. But if you dig deep long enough, that's why they always say you got to look deep before you leap. So, what I do is this. I make the idea about them. So whenever I want a woman to do something, what I do is I make it seem like it's their idea and not mine. In their mind, is really it's my idea in reality, but I make it seem like it's her idea. Because and the reason why I do that is because number one, most women don't want to take responsibility for their actions and the decisions that they make. So if it bombs or it doesn't go right, she'll be like, hey, you made me do it. It's your fault. And you know what? I can take that. I can take the heat. And you know why? You know why this is a very good idea. Because in this society, unfortunately, I'm going to say most guys, we have to take on more responsibility. Because in this society, women are basically given a slap on the wrist. A woman can do almost anything out here. And she might go to court, she probably won't. They won't even take her to jail. They'll give her a slap on the wrist. Women always get the benefit of the doubt in society, for the most part, unless she's just openly bold doing something, don't care, a blatant lie. She's on camera and they see her and they be like, "Ma'am, you didn't do that." She might say, "Hey, I got jumped by seven big guys," and then they look on the camera, "Ma'am, it didn't happen like that," and then they'll take her to jail. It has to be so blatant and obvious that she's lying. But if they don't have proof, if that's not the case, they'll give her the benefit of the doubt and they taking you to jail. In most cases, that's how it usually happens. If a woman does the talking before the guy, she gets the benefit of the doubt. You don't. So this is why I say us as men, we have to take on more responsibility. We have to be aware of who we surround ourselves with, the company that we keep. Because there's not a lot of room for error. Because if we make a whole lot of mistakes, we have to pay for it. There's always some type of consequences. Either you're paying or you end up in jail or something. There's no slap on the wrist for us. It's usually some type of consequences. So even if it ain't your idea, you have to make it seem like it's your idea. And like if you want a woman to do something, you have to be like, "Hey, this is what I do." I'll give you an example. Let's say I want her to lose weight. All right? Now you can't tell a woman, I won't tell her you should lose weight because you look better. No, that's not going to work. First off, you have to lead by example. You have to be, you can't eat anything. You have to work out sometimes, or at least be not overweight. You have to lead by example. And you'd be like, "Hey, what would it be like if you lost weight? How would it make you feel? And what would change?" Ask questions like that. Make her think. That's a good place to start from. You got to make it about her. What's the big benefit for her and not you? Of course it's going to be a benefit for you. But it has to be, in her mind, psychologically speaking, she has to feel like she's getting the big benefit more so than you. Because keep in mind, if it doesn't go right, women automatically are looking for somebody to blame. They're not going to take responsibility. I'm not saying all women, but the majority. They're not going to take responsibility. Not in this society. It's very rare I meet a woman that said, "Hey, I was wrong." Rare. They're automatically going to be looking for somebody to blame. And like I say, if she blames me, hey, I can take the heat. Because I influenced her anyway, so I can take the heat. But I always say, hey, what if I'm right? What if what I said was right? And what would the result be like? What would it feel like? See, it's all about feelings with them. And this is how you get women to do almost anything. It's all about how they feel. They get all in their feelings. I'm laughing, but this is serious. I was at a couple months ago. I worked a job, and I met I was a new person, and I met a woman that's been working there for a while, and I saw her every day for like maybe a month. And all of a sudden, one day I asked her, "Hey, what's your name?" She told me her name, had a little chit chat, conversation, small talk. And then the next day I asked her, "Hey, where do you work at?" And she said she works in communications. So I said, "Oh, so what's it like being up there, working up there?" She goes, "Oh, she went, she went in a little spill." Then I said, "What do you really want to do? What's your ideal job?" And she kind of looked at me. She had to kind of think about it for a second. And she went in a little spill. She got all emotional. And I say all that because most guys don't ask questions like that. Most guys, they say the same old talk. Well, how long you been? What's your name? How long you been working here? What department you work at? Where you live at? Where you from? The same old coffee talk crap. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just another conversation with another employee. And you don't want to be like that. You want to be different. Hey, I don't know everything. But I know one thing. If you're trying to be like every other guy, you're going to get the same results. And I always say, same is lame. So you tell me, how can you take what I said in this video and use it to your advantage? I want to hear your comments in the video, below this video. So hey, if you like this video, like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Click the little bell below, that way when I come online or when I upload a new video, you won't miss out. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.